probably need ones running across here in the middle. Alright, that should give us uniform. Oh, that one is like placed way fucking wrong. Let's line that shit up. I mean, there's... I need a chalk line, guys. One of these is out of whack. Can't see it from my house. That's all that matters, right? Alright. Like Pirate Minecraft? A little bit. That was a great tip, by the way, AFK More. I didn't even think about putting a floor up top. That did work. Lots mo fibers. That's right, hide the flaws of molding and furniture. It's exactly what you put the cuts behind the door, no one's gonna see it. Back behind the baseboards. Underneath the underneath the trim. No one's ever gonna see that shit. That's where the wall outlet goes, bro. Just put the wall outlet over it. The funniest thing ever was so my brother, I grew up in it. My brother did not. He knows how to do lots of things. My brother is very adept, but like he's been doing remodeling of his bathroom, and he's been sending me these awesome voice messages about, hey, what should I do about this? Because he's trying to line up like at the tile where he wants it to be, and it's nice to be able to, you know, do something for your younger brother and be like, dude, I have so much experience with this shit. Here, let me show you how this goes. Put that cut over there. No one's ever gonna see it. Stop stressing about making cuts. Doesn't have to be centered. No one's ever gonna know. You're never gonna know. I guarantee you, after you've taken 50 shits in that bathroom, you're not gonna care what the cut is. Let's make it look good. Doesn't matter if it's off by 3/4 of an inch. The funniest thing to me is having done it for so long, and I still, even though I've been out of the industry now for, oh god, I sold all my tools in my truck in 2007, so it's been 20. Has it been 20 years? Almost 20 years. And I still, if you use the flatten option with the shovel, you can get lots of fiber. What? Is this a tip I'm not aware of? Flatten. Oh shit. Well, thanks for that tip. I had no idea you could do this. I've been running around the whole time just like with... That is an extremely good tip, Frost. Thank you very much. Obviously, you got to be doing it on top of plants. Anyway, it used to drive me nuts because I would go in every single time I would go into somebody's house or go into a bathroom or something in a restaurant or anywhere. I'd be like eyeballing all the trim and everything and walking. I'd just be like, "That's out of square. That's not a professional. That's not a professional. A professional did not work on this job." Thankfully, I've gotten away from that after all the years. I don't really care anymore. I used to care a lot. I used to just, and some of it was just unconscious. Like, you care because you did it for so long. But it's nice to not stress about it. This house, by the way, is so far out of square. Game is great with the controller for some things, not great for other things. I prefer to do the building with mouse and keyboard because you can fine-tune things a little better. But the controller works great. It's a preference thing. And sometimes I will put the mouse and keyboard down and I'm doing this on the controller again. Like, it's fine. It's actually quicker to do it on the controller. For some stuff, you can do it. Other things that are like fine-tuning and placements and stuff, I do prefer the mouse and keyboard. But works fine. And for combat and exploration, I would not play this with mouse and keyboard. I would not be playing this game unless it had controller support, because I refuse to play games that are mouse and keyboard only. But they do have a ways to go to get the controller support to being as robust as the mouse and keyboard support. Thankfully, they are aware of it. They have a big disclaimer in the controller section that says, "Hey, this is a work in progress. We will be making this better as we get deeper into the game." But it works great as is. I have major hand issues, so I do not enjoy mouse and keyboard. So, but there are some things, like inventory management is way easier with mouse and keyboard, and certain hand placing of like to fine tune your crafting structures. But I'm doing all of this with a controller right now. Like, it's fine. All right, our basic structure has now been built. However, you know what we also might want to put on here? Do we want to put eaves on it? Nah, I don't think we need eaves as well. We're good. All right, now I can place that stupid thing they wanted me to place over here. All right. I think it was this right here. Yeah, it's this thing. Oh, I can't see if it's hanging over is the problem. Yeah, it's totally hanging over. Oh shit. Yeah, that cannon thing needs to be back quite a ways. Snapping is on. Can I fine tune that rotation angle? Oh, you can. There's a hold on, there's a different, oh, thank you. Yeah, but can I, oh, see my, okay, no, that works. Other than I fell in the water, hold up. How do I jump? I can't get out of there. That kind of stuff needs some work. Yeah, it definitely needs a build camera. They need a build camera so that I can place things without physically moving my character. Because the way it works right now is you have to physically move your character to place the objects. See what I mean? Not a fan of this right here. because I want to be able to... And I can't do it. I would have to move the roof structure to be able to see where I want to place that. That is annoying as fuck. Like, that definitely needs some work. This is an area that needs a lot of polish. Did I somehow flip this thing? Okay. I'm gonna pull it back here and see how that works. I'm gonna live with that. I can live with that. Those cannons are like right on the edge, but it's braced up against that pillar. I can deal with that right there. Okay. And now, see, eventually I'm gonna tear all that shit down back there, and we're gonna flesh this out even more. This is gonna be a full-on pirate base as we get deeper into this. Yeah, that stuff sticks with you, machine. You do landscaping, and suddenly you're starting to look at everybody's lawns, and you're like, that's not plum. Why is that tree bent that way? My favorite is my brother and I have this sick thing where we'll go on TikTok once a month and just we'll both dive down the rabbit hole of watching home inspections. Because there's people who do like home inspection videos on TikTok and Instagram. And you see the shit that people are trying to sell for like $2-3 million homes. And then the inspector shows up and the shit that they find on these like $3 million homes is just like, goddamn, you are not getting quality anymore at all for the money that you pay. You are so much better off learning how to do it yourself and build it yourself. Or don't work with fucking contractors, man. Go find the people who are specialists in their field. Do not work with a general contractor. Do not work with a general contractor. Like, you want to build a home, you go out there and you do your due diligence. I would not build it out of wood. There's no way I would build a house out of wood. That is, my wife is this funniest thing. Like, you start talking to all these people who are from everywhere other than the U.S. or North America, and everybody asks, why does the U.S. build their homes out of wood? It's because wood is the most readily available thing. It's easily replaced, can be regrown, and commercially, you can sell lots of wood, insure the house for 30, 40 years, and then rebuild the house when it gets blown over by a tornado, rots, or whatever, because it's not about building a long-term home, it's about building a capitalist home that is going to keep the economy growing, and so you constantly want to be building new homes. You don't want homes that last for 5 generations. But if you look at Germany, Austria, England, stone structures, castles that exist to this day. You come in Latin America, everybody builds with concrete and adobe and brick and block. Now, granted, there are things that you consider with earthquake areas and etc., but these homes don't burn down. They don't fall down unless there's like earthquake areas, and then you build things to code for earthquakes. But like a brick home, a block home will last generations if it's built properly. A wood home, 30, 40 years. If you're lucky, 150 years if it's been built with treated lumber and you're not in a humid environment and there's no termites and there's no mold and mildew and it's perfect dry climate and there's not a lot of moisture and blah, 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 blah. Like, wood homes are the worst thing ever, man. It is not built to last. How many 12-pounders do I need? Oh, boarding party gear. What is this? Equipment reserved for close quarters combat. Better gear means better armed boarders. Oh, that's something I can equip to my ship. Increases power of your crew while boarding other ships. How many? Oh, I just realized. So this is, if I look at the ship, well, let me just build one. Build a wharf. I need 10 coarse fabrics. I'm going to move all these structures over there too. The other thing too is I wish they would add a move structure feature. How come that's not snapping the way I want it to? I guess that is. Oh, there we go. So I can equip it with other things too. Okay. Destroy Blackbeard Pirate's Catch. Yeah, that's later. We're decking my ship out first. I need 7 coarse fabrics. Oh, I need more fabric. Oh, give me 2 seconds, everybody. My wife is up. All right. She is up. We are not going to the property today. She butchered a duck last night, and she wants to cook, so she's going to go cook the duck. And then she said she wants to go to church today, so she's going to go cook her duck, and then she's going to go do her stuff. So no walk today down to the property. Flatten. She's yelling at Frodo right now. He's got the zoomies, and he's jumping around like climbing windows and stuff. She's trying to do morning chores. He's being a monster. At the same time, I do need some of these. I don't know. I still feel like the axe can be quicker because you're knocking a bunch of the fibers off of these trees at the same time, whereas you're only getting the fiber. The trick with the shovel works great if it's like an area where you can get plenty of these plants, but that's not always the case. Because like these right here I can't get to because they're too close to the tree. Or they're in between the tree. There we go. I guess maybe if you position it slightly. Alright. Reaper says they love the channel. Tens of thousands do. Welcome aboard. I need a course of fabrics. 7 of them. So I can still make hull plating, and then there's like a book. Oh shit, you could customize your ship? Oh, we're gonna call this the, what do I want to call it? The Wraith. That sounds good for now. I did not know you could change the sails and stuff. Oh, stormy sky? Fuck yeah. Flags. Definitely gonna put that. So I'm assuming we get more customization options later. Because it's showing me whole sails flag. And I don't have access to everything yet. So that's some cool shit. Alright, I don't know what the book option is for, but I can make the whole stuff. What do I need, though? I need 2 nails. No, damn it, it didn't work. There we go. I don't know what the book is for. I haven't seen that yet. You also need to repair ship occasionally. So that's that. That's that. Let us stash our goodies in the boxes. Nasty bushes, let's get on my front yard. How dare you destroy the aesthetic of my property? Okay. I have, what is the better pill? Track quest. Ooh, recommended character level 9. Jesus, I'm only 3. So, that is a long-term plan. A pirate ship keeps prowling near my camp. I'd better get rid of it, or one day I might wake up to a cannonball slamming into my shelter's roof. You can build it from storage, AFK More. Thankfully. Yeah, this from the get-go, you can craft from the storage containers. That is a win. That is a quality of life feature that every fucking crafting survival game needs to have. Let me craft from my storage. Don't make me have it on my character. What's up, Gene? Good morning. Yeah, deposit all, similar, deposit same, yeah. All those things are great quality of life features. Alright, let's see here. Gene says I ended up buying the game. I'm enjoying it so far. Nice. Alright, well I supposedly am supposed to find a ship close to here that I need to go take out. I don't know how to do so yet. Too bad I can't, like... Oh, hold on. I can build ships now. Okay. This is like a much bigger ship with a ton of hit points. The Blackbird variant has fewer hit points, but a better max speed. So it depends. So the Brother and Kretsch has the cargo space. That's cool. So there's a whole another layer of this is a lot more like Dune Awakening than I thought it was. Because Dune Awakening, you've got your Scout Thopters, your Carrier Thopters, your Assault Thopters, you've got your Mining Buggies. Like, there's all those different variants. Okay, this is way more like Dune Awakening than I thought it was. Okay. That is a boatload of resources to build a ship. It appears like it's the same resources for each one. Sturdy stills and spacious holds. It's slightly faster. This is a raider vessel. Not a lot of cargo space. You can get different blueprints from merchants on other islands. That's cool as hell. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's definitely more going on. Like, I did not get any of this from the demo. Alright, ship management. I'm currently docked. I've got my cargo space. I love that. I love the fact that I can do customization. I do wish we had different POVs, because it would be great to be able to pull out and have a photo mode to take pictures of my ship, man.
Captain at the helm.
Hang on, LBRB, what is this? Shit, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Is there a control? You need to show me what things are here for the boat. Select type of cannonballs. Cannonball chain shot. Okay. Go to the wheel and press F. Why is that nowhere on the motherfucking UI? Like, why is that not on the UI telling you that you can do that? And how do I do that on the controller? Right thumbstick. Why is that not on the fucking UI? Like, they need a button on the UI that tells you. So, shout out to chat for that. Like, holy fuck. Can I also just, let me, hold up a minute, guys. Have I been able to do that the whole time? Or is it only when you're on, wait, am I going backwards? I may have been going backwards and crashed in a second. It's X, not B. So it doesn't do it. Hang on. So does it also do it when you're in this character mode, or only when you're on the ship? So no, you're forced into this POV. I had a brief moment of hope that I was also going to be able. Holy shit! The name of my ship shows up on the back of the ship. Well, I'll be damned. I'm taking a screenshot. They need a photo mode, guys. They need a photo mode. Hang on, we're getting sidetracked for a minute because I gotta go do a screenshot for social media. They definitely need a hide the UI. By the way, is there a way to hide the UI, guys? Before I do this screenshot with the UI. I'm not playing mouse and keyboard, so I don't know what all the controls are. Before I take this screenshot and post it all over social media, can you hide the UI in any way? You all are my saviors. Thank you. That is a much better screenshot. Actually, you know what though? I'm gonna even here. Let's. Oops. Wrong keyboard. Can I pull my weapon somehow? Oh, that's a proper screenshot, mateys. Alright. Thank you for the help, guys. Alright, let me go to my social medias. Alright, that's out on Twitter. Let's go to Blue Sky. I don't think this company has any social media other than... It's really weird. Alright, post that. And now we're going to go to Facebook. I do love the music in this game. Oh, we haven't even gotten into the sea shanties yet, because I know there's sea shanties. I saw those in the demo. Well, that's pretty freaking awesome, guys. Like, the more I play this, the more there are little things that I'm like, ooh, this game has way more going on than I knew it had going on, and I'm actually really happy that I jumped in on this. Because I originally was like, oh, I'm not really in the mood for another crafting survival game. And then I was like, oh, wait, there's adjustable difficulties. Oh, wait, I can do what now? I can do that? I can do this? Okay, yeah, now I'm way more interested. Of course, I gotta figure out how to get back up on my ship, though. Is there a maiden on the front? Not at the moment, there's not. But I will put a buxomed wooden winch on the front the moment I get a chance. Oh, I don't think it's counting me as on the ship at the moment because I don't actually have the icons. Oh wait, I forgot I hid the UI. Ha! What a tard! I forgot I hid the UI. I was like, wait!
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Alright, let's, so... I have to choose between shot style.
Catch the wind!
Oh, that's so much better for fucking... I did not know you could do this yesterday, so I was all struggle busing with like, I can't see where I'm supposed to go. And I did not know that there was a second POV that you could... Oh, shit. I know that you can't pause the game and stuff, but like, knowing how to hide the UI now. Let's try not to crash this bad boy though. Oh, sea shanties.
All together! Oh, Maggie, Maggie, May, they're taking you away. Just lay upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you rock so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you
Oh, nope. Hang on, let's just keep turning. Keep turning. I don't want to get caught by those guys. I was going to go grab those treasures, but I'm not in the mood for random encounters. Because I haven't learned combat yet. I need to do one. Quest track. How many hours to get to this point? 6 or 7 hours. Yes, so if you get the supporter pack, which is what I picked up, you actually get the soundtrack. And there is a guy who does all these soundtracks, all the tracks. There is a musician they work with. There's the shipcrafter. So there's these loot things that remind me of like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You could run around and like grab those loot things in the sea. And there's more songs, by the way.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her, tomorrow, yeah.
I do not know how to fire. It hasn't shown me how to like... I don't know how you do this part. Alright, it has not given me any tutorials on how to do ship combat. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Pushing... Oh, hold on. What am I supposed to do here? There's no tutorial whatsoever on this part right here, guys. None. I am completely clueless. Like, they did not tell me shit about how to do this. Is that showing me the recharge on my cannons? Is that what that is? So that center thing on my HUD is like the front cannon. And then depending on the angle of your camera, can I do it from here? No, it forces you into this POV. Okay, I am sucking really bad at this right here. This is gonna take me a fucking forever to do this. Because there's a lead on this thing too that you have to pay attention to. Oh, I finally hit him. Do you turn more quickly? I have to damage the ship more instead. That chicken shit's running. That broadside did not work like shit. I think I might be able to board him now. Get alongside. That was not alongside. I'm just like crushing it. Begin boarding. Begin boarding. There we go. Begin boarding. Begin it! Prepare to board the enemy ship. Oh. Fuck yeah. We have to climb. Oh shit, we're over. Oh wait, had to remember my sword out. I'm a bad pirate. Oh, the target is so janky. No, no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. How do I use my potions? How do I get? No, 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 no. How do I use my potions? There's guys downstairs. Fuck me. I don't know how to use my potions on the controller, guys. That sucks. I'm gonna have to what? Call my ship and go all the. How do I use the potions on my controller? It's Y and over. That's me not knowing the controls. How do I do it on mouse and keyboard? The number 8. Okay, I saw the number 7, and so I was mashing the number 7 on the keyboard, and that was the charges, not the. How does this work? Do you call your ship back? Okay, do I need to repair the ship? I need to repair my ship. Holy shit. Took a ton of damage. Okay. Alright. They need a fucking tutorial
Ship's under your hand.
on how to do the ship. There was 0 tutorial on how to do any of that shit. And so I just had to figure it out. I even loved that combat sequence. That was awesome. However, developers of Windrose, you have got to get a tutorial in your game for ship combat. Because holy shit, I had to try to figure that out in the middle of that fight with 0 clue of anything going on. My ship lost 60% of its damage or health in the middle of that fight. I don't know how much more could have died. But that needs a tutorial in a big way. But super fun once you figure out the controls. That was. I thought I had a crew. Like you can't pirate the ship without a clue. It doesn't matter if there's a codex explaining ship combat. I'm sure there is somewhere. We'll go looking here in a minute. But the game should have a big old pop-up tutorial that tells you this is what you need to do. Push left to steer left. Push right to steer right. Hold the left trigger to fire the types of weapons you want to fire. Like it doesn't tell you anything about any of that. And it needs to be on screen. It needs to be visible. Well, I don't want to die again. Closing the map. There my guys go. Okay, so I maybe jumped too soon last time. Alright. So some of that is just me learning how to play the game. There was definitely some control options there that I had. Oh, there's more guys down here. But they're not attacking me at the moment. No supplies down here. Return to the helm. Return to the ship, taking the helm will end the boarding action. Okay.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
That ship is sinking. I'm out of coffee. Love it. All right, this right here needs to. There needs to be a tooltip. I need tooltips. What does all this shit do? Like flagship. Here we go. Now I can see some stuff that's equipped. It's a combat repair kit. It's a repair kit. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. No, don't put that on. Head over to the Tortuga Market. No, Richard's camp is way tough. Does that have a... No, we could do that. Head to the Tortuga Market. Yep. However, before I do that, I know I've got a bunch of stuff back at my home base that I could grab to go sell in Tortuga. Does it give me a... Yeah, those are recommended level 4 anyway, so... Let's definitely meander down there. However, I do know there are some items. Bacon and eggs. I know there's some stuff I can sell. Sold to Tortuga. There we go, right there. Sold to Tortuga. Oh, these might contain pearls. I never noticed that. It's not what I wanted to do, damn it. How do I... Is there a way to just, like... Turns you to the last revival point? I don't need that. Could be sold to smugglers. Sold to smugglers. Well, I haven't found smugglers yet. Turn it in Tortuga for faction. Now, Tortuga is a long way away, so before I make that trek... What's up? Why are you stealing my phone? Because you don't know where your phone is. Ha ha ha. Yeah, he's got Zoomies. Nope. No, you're changing sheets on the bed. He's not gonna let you change sheets on the bed. Her too. I couldn't get her off the bed today. Look where she is. She refused to get off the bed, and when I tried to get her, she just goes underneath. Huh? I know. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want to use her bed today. She wants that bed, and she won't get off the sheets. And when I tried to get her off the sheets, she got mad and started attacking the blanket. Yes. Put Lucas's picture. All right. I think I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. I've been going for 3 hours. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go. I think I'm going to take a walk. Enjoy the beautiful morning outside. Get a stretch. Take some exercise. See what the day is going to bring. I should be back this afternoon around 1 p.m. for some Starfield. Unless I come back earlier to play Starfield. We're definitely playing Starfield later today. The plan is about 1 p.m., but I might come back earlier if I don't decide I want a nap. But I don't know if I want to do a nap yet. We're going to wrap on the Windrose portion of the morning. Stretch my legs, do the things, get some sun on my face. And I'll see everybody later on.